So UFC 318 is one of the worst pay-per-views that we have seen in modern history. But before I get into that, not blowing up, but my TikTok, one video has gone absolutely viral. So if you can, go check out the fucking TikTok, Title Shot MMA, just log it up. I made a video about why Islam Makhachev submitting Charles Oliveira is more impressive than Ilya TKO him. But still, we'll get straight into this video. 318 is one of the worst pay-per-views we have seen in modern history. Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull is the co-main event of the evening, which to me is absolutely insane. Insane. Listen, it's not like there's not some sort of name value. Pablo Costa, Roman Kropilov, Michael Johnson's on this card. Marvin Vettori, Brendan Allen is on the prelims, according to the UFC website, when I easily could have seen that just being the co-main event. Kyler Phillips versus Vinicius Oliveira, that's a very good fight. Iskran Iskarov's on this card versus Bruno Ferreira. We have some decent matchups here. And then the early prelims, thank God we have Neil Magny. Thank God he's on the early prelims. I'm surprised his brother's not on a fight night. I don't know what he's doing on a pay-per-view in 2025, but 318, it's extremely disappointing. And there's a few reasons why it's extremely disappointing. The number one reason, okay, and we can all agree on this pay-per-view is just a Dustin Poirier retirement event. That's all this pay-per-view is. Like, there's no, like, star value being pushed here. And it's fucking annoying because we don't have this. There's only 2 pay-per-views left until October. 318, 319. There's no pay-per-view in September. Do you know what I mean? And they're both bang average cards, man. Okay? They're just top heavy with the main event. It's just a fact. Hamzat Trikis is fucking shit. This is awful. This card is fucking awful. Okay? And 317 was very good, okay? Oh, I know. Oh, you're just hating, man. You're just hating. No! No, brother. We have 2 more pay-per-views until October. Then the year's nearly over. Then we have the MSG event, and we get one in Abu Dhabi in October. We get the MSG event in November, and then we get one in December. Why? Where's all the brothers? Like, where's all these names? Do you know what I mean? It's quite confusing in my head. I just can't see them on any pay-per-view. Do you know what I'm saying? But we might have one in Australia too. We might have one in Australia as well with the Makhachev versus JDM. We don't really know yet what's the story with that. We know it's going to happen. I'd be surprised if that's not in Abu Dhabi, if I'm being honest with you, because there's a fight night in Australia. Listen, you might see Arman Struki and Dan Hooker on there. You might see Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya too. You probably will see that one because they love putting Strickland in Australia. They fucking love it. They wouldn't be surprised if you see a co-main event of Arman versus Hooker. Would not be surprised. But 318 is just a Dustin Poirier retirement fight. And I get it. I love Dustin Poirier. He's one of my favorite fighters in the sport's history. Okay? But you can't just lob him in there. You can't. You can't just build a pay-per-view around him. Okay? He's got 2 wins against Max Holloway. This should be a Justin Gaethje trilogy, if we're being honest. Like, I just don't like this fight because if Holloway loses, which he might because he's already lost twice to him, okay? No guarantees of Holloway winning here at all. It just ruins Holloway at lightweight. When Holloway's so much potential at lightweight, okay? So much potential. And we don't know what way Holloway's chin is going to be after that KO. I had to say it, bro. Fuck, it hurts every time. We don't know what it's going to be like after that Ilya KO. That's the thing. I don't know. I just don't fucking know what way this fight is going to go, okay? But if Holloway gets slept again, what a fucking shame. Do you know what I mean? Like, what an absolute fucking shame, if I'm being honest with you, because he has so much star potential. Like, especially at lightweight. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's up to the UFC. It's up to the UFC here. Like, I thought the Gaethje trilogy was the way to go, but they didn't do that. I thought that was clear, if I'm being honest with you. Like, Holloway moving back up, and you know, Dustin Poirier, he wants a legend fight. We get it. This whole event is just going to be, you know, they're going to be playing Diamond. It's class. But are you really sacrificing a pay-per-view for like a send-off? Do you know what I mean? Like, why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fucking BMF belt. Who gives a fuck about the BMF belt? Okay, Holloway still has it. Ilya should have that. Let's be honest with you here. But man, we don't know what way Holloway is going to be. We've no idea. We know Dustin Poirier is never going to fight again after this, which is extremely sad. Extremely sad. He's been an absolute pillar in the MMA world. But 318, I just don't know. I don't agree with stacking a whole card around just a retirement fight. And it's fucking shit as well when we have 2 pay-per-views left up until October. and it just turned July. We've no pay-per-view in September because of Canelo versus Crawford. I fucking guarantee it. Okay, UFC Noche, they're gonna bang that and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? We have those kind of events. But pay-per-view wise, man, we're stuck. We're stuck with two mediocre cards for the rest of the foreseeable because we have no main event for Abu Dhabi. That got announced there like the other day. Actually, yesterday I think UFC Abu Dhabi got announced as a pay-per-view. So Islam Makhachev versus JDM, more than likely, we don't know. They're gonna fight there. They're gonna fight there. But then we have one in MSG. We've heard rumors about Islam maybe fighting in MSG as well. We don't know what the full situation is with Islam quite yet. And then the rest of the year, we only have one pay-per-view. Okay, so Makhachev seems to be the man for MSG or Abu Dhabi. If you don't do Abu Dhabi, you could do Ankalaev versus Pereira 2 in Abu Dhabi. Not necessarily mad at that because Ankalaev does fight in Abu Dhabi quite a bit. I fought Johnny Walker there last. It was Johnny Walker there on the Holloway versus Poirier card. So you could easily see that because Pereira's a big name and you already know they're stacking the shit out of that card. You probably will see Makhachev versus JDM and MSG if that's not the case. And at the end of the year, you could see the same thing that's happened at the weekend of an Ilya versus whoever, and then Pantoja versus Joshua Van at co-main event, which would be fucking sick. I would not be complaining at that at all. But pay-per-views need more than just like 2 or 3 fights, in my opinion. Like 317 was stacked. Look back at like the Izzy versus Blachowicz card, the fucking 299, 298, and then 300. That was the best run on pay-per-views ever. Even the MSG of like, who was it? McGregor versus Alvarez was sick as well. But Garbin versus Dillashaw, unbelievable card. These are just random cards. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the UFC is just putting top-heavy main events and just banking off that when it's just not enough. Like, it just is not enough. Putting one fight and selling it as a pay-per-view just because there's a big name on it, maybe, or there's a title fight, or it's an anticipated fight. I want to see good stacked cards because it just creates more of a conversation in the MMA world rather than just one fight, in my opinion. But let me know what you think about this down below, and thanks for watching.